All right, greetings everyone. This is Ronnie back here. I'm gonna go through a little bit more 7 Days to Die Alpha 12.1, give you some of my thoughts and feelings on it. I thought I'd start off by showing you the options. This End of the World one is a multiplayer thing I had a while ago. It doesn't even work. I think that was from like Alpha 10. But I was going to show you the settings. I try to stay as default as possible on most of these settings. I did increase the day length to 60 minutes just because I like to have more time to do things. Craft timers, I don't like them off, but I do like them fast. And I think I'm going to set this to medium now because I did go through a game-changing upgrade in my game. So I was trying to build my house and it seemed like I had wandering hordes like every 2 hours coming to my house. It was just getting ridiculous, but I think I'm set up well enough that I can go to medium and be able to work with it. Now, the game-changing thing, get rid of that, is in my hand. It's the crossbow. This thing is really overpowered, but I'm still going to use it. And I've made so many bolts for this thing right now that it's ridiculous. I still have some feathers. I've been getting these in dead zombie drops occasionally. I went for so long without any weapon other than the bow and the club. This green club, which I found in a dead zombie, has been a lifesaver. I did eventually get a pistol, and this one's been upgraded. It's actually got a flashlight on it too. And then eventually I found a pistol book. I had the sniper book, but I still have just like a couple junk parts. I can't make a whole thing. I finally got a book, and I don't even want to tell you how hard. This town still needs to be looted some. This town almost entirely needs to be looted. But I had to walk. I went down this road, all the way to here, and that is a bookstore right there. This is where I think the airdrop went. I don't even know if I'm going to go for that one. This here is a Shotgun Messiah, and I thought I wanted to be at least level 25 before I got that because loot is dependent on your level. Stragglers aside, because I have been, if you look in here, I have been getting some parts that are flawless. These are both for the hunting rifle, but I don't know how to build that yet, so there you go. Ammo is extremely rare. Anytime zombies drop gunpowder, I'm saving that because I can find coal. I have yet to find a cave, which isn't a big deal as far as iron goes because every loot run I make, I can get tons of scrap iron and melt it down into ingots. Boy, and I just never ever have enough iron. I've done quite a bit of home improvement around here. You can see this is cobblestone. I thought this was cobble, but it turns out it was flagstone, which I think is weaker, but they really haven't been damaging my base. I made this sort of vestibule in here just as a stopgap. Oh, it's daytime. I thought it was the middle of the night still. I gotta clean up some zombie messes. I had a little bit of a fan club last night in the game. Yeah, just stand on the spike, genius. That's what they're playing. And they almost got over the wall there. These spikes, I had like a double layer all the way around. I've been trying to get these trunk tips done, and for the most part they are. But on the 5th day dog horde, these weak spikes were a godsend because there were so many dogs out here. It was ridiculous. And I haven't replaced them since the initial double layer went all the way around. So a lot of them, there was dead dogs all over the place after the day 5. I mean, because the packs were like 10 dogs per pack, and there was at least 5 that came running by that day. Another thing that's annoying is sometimes wandering hordes will walk past my house and they get stuck in this corner and they all just sit out here banging into the side of the cliff. You can see they're kind of burrowing holes in there, and then eventually at daytime I got to come out and kill them. It would be nice if they dug into a ore vein or something, but I don't think that is even a possibility. Is that? That's just stone, isn't it? Yeah, it's just stone. I don't think that's a possibility. I think ore is only found in caves, which means the odds of me ever finding potassium nitrate are probably very small, because I haven't seen a cave yet. I do see coal, like these chunks. Oh, hey there, buddy. Oh, Mr. Bob and Weave. The crossbow is a one-shot kill for any zombie if you hit him in the head. And this club is usually 2 hits to kill, and for the longest time it was my most powerful weapon. I do have this shotgun now. That I'll show you right there. I haven't even used it yet just because I don't want to attract any more zombies than I have to. And I just figured this was my, oh shit, my house is getting overrun weapon, which is what it's going to stay as. For today, I'm thinking, now when I first started this series, this is the road I was walking down. Yeah, I'm going to forget that airdrop because it took me a whole day to walk down here, look at the bookstore, and walk out. And the reason why that bookstore was such a good find is because I finally found a leather making book, which allowed me to build the crossbow, because I had the forge at my base, and it's not like I couldn't get the forged iron, I just couldn't make leather. And even more annoying, I found recipes for like making a leather hood and leather boots, but they were useless to me because I couldn't make leather. I just had animal hides. Things I do when I go out: loot every zombie, because very often they have gunpowder, or at least often enough to make it worthwhile. And the piles of trash, I find lead and I find gunpowder very often as well. Other annoying thing, I haven't found an ammunition book yet, so I do have that pistol with a full magazine plus 8 bullets, and I can't make any more bullets. I can make shotgun ammo, which is why I'm carrying the shotgun with me now, because I can replenish that at least if I use it up. And I know the recipe for the slug ammo too, which I really want to try out because that's a new thing. But I don't have any bullet tips, which you need to apparently to make the slug ammo. So until I find ammunition nation, whatever the book is, the ammo book, I'm not going to be able to use the shotgun slugs. Which is fine, because like I said, I'm not going to use the shotgun unless I have to. Upon reflection, I kind of like how Alpha 12 plays now, because my Alpha 11 game, I had a huge base. I should look and see if I have a video of it, but I don't think I saved any of the video stuff I made for Alpha 11 just because I didn't publish anything. And sometimes if it sits in the box too long, I just delete it. But anyhow, I had a huge base, and I had no reason to leave it because I had so much ammunition, so much food. There was no reason to explore anything. The way things work right now, even at day 12, there's so many recipes that I don't have that I should be drinking my coffee. I didn't show you guys my garden either. I do have a garden in the back of the house. I think the drops for oil are way too high. I've got so many weapon repair kits right now, it's ridiculous. And I don't even need them because I don't have enough ammo to use my weapons. But like I said, I kind of like that because it makes me have to leave home. And if I just sit at my house and feel completely safe all the time, I miss the cheerleader. I'm still working on the hitbox on this crossbow aim down sight thing, but did I bring the iron? I should not have brought that iron with me. That was dumb. Oh well. Just don't die, because if I die, I'll lose. I'll have to run 100 miles to get my iron back. Not that iron's completely impossible to obtain, unlike the potassium nitrate or probably lead, because I don't know that I'm going to find... What killed him? I can kill bears now, but I don't want to unless I have to, because it still takes... Oh god damn. Of course. It takes quite a few shots. Even headshots on a bear with the crossbow, which is the most powerful weapon I have. He's just gonna ignore them. He's totally aggroing on me. Okay, I wanted to go down this road anyhow, so... Nurses are worth checking. After the initial game footage that I shot, when I was infected, I did have to... I'll show you on the map. Once I feel safe. Yeah. I've got so many blood bags. I do want this bear meat because it's delicious and nutritious. I don't really need those bones though. Hey, big guy. Yeah, see, even the fat zombies, one shot. I might as well take that animal fat too. I have so much tallow right now that I don't need it, but okay, are we good here? Let's see where we are. Yeah, just past the point. But I went up here and found the airdrop right around there, and then I realized that the hub city's around here, so I went up and it is there. I'm seriously not armed enough to try getting in there. And then there was an airdrop over here as well, and that's how I discovered this town, which I haven't really explored yet. I just looped around. I'm trying to find stores because books are what you need in order to build stuff. So finding books. I do like the this right-click menu in some ways. If I'm building recipes, this is ridiculous. This is way better. But to eat stuff out of your box or just to drink, I don't even leave my beverages in the hotbar anymore. Because usually I don't need to take a drink, like emergency-wise. Coffee, I will. And medical stuff, weapons, that should be in the hotbar. Just dodging crossbow bolts. Yeah, but you can see this crossbow is just ridiculously powerful. But I like it because now I can leave home and not have to worry about how many fat zombies I meet, because one shot and they're dead. I'm getting a little better with this aiming, as long as they're not juking back and forth. You basically have to aim just below their head, and it'll get them right in the head. And that'll be one shot. Look at all these blood bags I have. Haven't I been here before? Okay, this car is going to be worth checking. I used to find tools in cars all the time, but this playthrough I have not. There is a building over there. Oh, you missed. Okay. Captain Bebop is just going to annoy me, so... And back to you. Now, this time I won't miss. The pistol that I found early in the game, again, was on a dead fat guy. It was a fully functional pistol, and it was of good quality, which is the yellow. And eventually when I got that pistol book, I was able to upgrade it, so I think it's green now, but I can't really use it because I don't have any bullets. Okay, that might be better than what I have. All these gun parts that I find now that are poor quality or worse, I just break them down. It's more of a fan club here than I knew. Okay, big guy. I hate to not loot zombies because so often they have gunpowder, and that's something I'm really going to need once I get an ammo book. I got everything out of there, right? Just a shirt. And a bottle of water. There's usually cooking pots around here too. Yeah, let's see what's in here. What is that? A medicine cabinet inside of a tent. That might be better than the receiver I have. I've been finding a lot of leather chest armor. Some of the armor that I'm wearing, I should show. I can't even build like this. I can't build, but I found it. And these goggles, I don't know. Mining helmet I found. The leg armor I can actually make. What the heck? The guy's jumping in the air like a frog. Okay, that went through your head. I'm sure of it. Okay, that's good. Poor guy, he's stuck. I have to put him out of his misery. Yay, more glue. I've only got 6,000 pounds of that. Scrap cable. I haven't seen that before. This axe is a piece of junk, but I can break it down. I should have... I should try to make a new axe, because I think I've leveled up past, quite a bit past when I made that one. Okay, here's the problem. I'm getting bogged down. You start killing zombies and you just get stuck killing zombies. But the reason why I went up to medium over low is, like I said, I've got my base built up now, and getting experience is easier when there's more zombies to kill. But the other side of the coin is sometimes I get hung up on killing zombies. There's a house up there. I don't think... Have I seen that one? I must have. I think that's that one right there. So we'll just go down this road a little bit farther. Now I've got till midnight, which when I first started Alpha 12 I was confused with, because I was used to getting home at like 6 or 7 o'clock, whatever it used to be. But now you can stay out till midnight and the zombies won't run yet. I really like how this generation looks in so many ways. Okay, let's make sure we check the trash. I also like the fact that I can scrap stuff out of storage, but I wish it didn't switch out of the menu. I wish it would stay here and just scrap it and put it in piles, because it's easier to control your inventory when you're out looting. Oh, that could be handy. Excuse me, I was having a sneezing fit there. I don't have any blueberries yet, though, so I don't think I've ever in my life made a blueberry pie. So that should be my goal. My concern right now is that it's day 12, so the 14-day horde, which honestly, when I had the 7-day horde, it wasn't very impressive at all. It was actually, I've had night hordes since then that have been far more hectic than that day 7 horde was. But if the 14-day horde is pretty powerful, I'm going to be probably, I don't need that anyhow, I got potatoes at home. I'm going to be in trouble because I don't have many bullets other than for my shotgun. And the crossbow is delightfully wonderful in the daytime when they're moving slow, but when you have running zombies, or even douchebags that bob and weave all over the place, it's hard to get headshots. Daytime, it's easy to get headshots. Nighttime, near on impossible, especially when you've got 20 zombies busting in on you. Level 23. See, I'm thinking when I get to like level... You know what? I'll just go ahead and eat that. Also, something I like about the right-click system. I don't even have to take it in my inventory. I can just... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and break this iron stuff down. See, I don't know if that's better than what I have at home or not. I don't remember. Maybe you do, but I don't. I'll just break this stuff down. Save in inventory space, and then when I get home, from my daily forays, I put all this scrap iron in the forge and cook it down into iron ingots. And then I use the iron ingots mostly for making metal strips that repair my tools. Alright, where are we at here? This, I think I should go check that one out. I don't want to get too far afield, but also I'm going to have to, yeah, I can definitely tell the zombie spawns are up now, so that'll make it a little more interesting. Don't know how it's going to affect my nighttime, but we'll see. I would like to, yeah, I would like to get some trees too, because if you've seen the area around my house, it's not exactly a heavily forested area. God, sometimes I'm amazing and sometimes I'm horrible. That's ridiculous. Oh, hi. Are you part of my fan club? These glass panes are great too because you can make molds, and I've got so many bottles of water at home right now that I'm not really worried about. God, when it rains it pours. Now I got 2 blueberry seeds. I had the same thing with the forge book, even though I didn't need it because I have a forge at home. It was like day 7 or 8 when I finally found a forge book on a dead zombie. And then since that point, like 8 of the bookshelves I've searched have had forge books in them. Same effect with the sniper rifle schematic. I got that like the first day I was in the game. I found it in a bag of trash. I found 2 of them in a bag of trash. I find those everywhere. All of the 3 airdrops I think that I've retrieved so far, or actually I've retrieved 2. Both of them had, God, oh, like, screw this tin can. Actually, I have so much cloth right now, it's almost worthless to me. If you find like that tent that I was at before with the car next to it, you just hack a tent apart with the axe, you'll have cloth for days. That's why I like, one good thing about those campsites, they usually don't have a ton of great loot, but it's a good way to get a lot of cloth. I must have been here before. Yep, okay, I found the full loop this way. See, because I was coming down this way before, but it was getting late in the day and I wanted to get back home. What is this? Oh, a little pool of water. See, I haven't seen a single cave. You used to be able to see them on the map. They would be like dark circle, bigger dark circles. I wonder what that is. That's the artifact on there, but oh, it's 1:13. Where do I want to go? Let's go back this way. See, now I have a crossbow. I'm just bold. I run around with bear meat all day and I could care less, but you know, that's why it's, I think it's a little overpowered, but I imagine they'll probably do the same thing with the crossbow that they did with the bow. They'll have tiers, probably the stone and then iron and steel, bolt tips, maybe even flaming, but crossbow is going to have to be more powerful by default because it takes a lot more resources and recipes to make. That bear down there. But right now it's just overpowered because as soon as I got it, it was like, okay. It's easier for me to get headshots with it, and like I said, during the daytime when I've got time to aim, even 20, 30 zombies wouldn't be a problem. Alright, I'm going to run around a bit here more and then I'll cut back when something interesting happens.